everybody. Hi, how you doing? It's Laura. Long day. So forgive me if I look wild. It's probably gonna happen lots and lots of times on here. I jumped out of the shower and this is what you got. I've been at work all day. I've been to the park to work out and drove around and looked at an apartment. I've done a lot today, okay? So bear with me. 10 o'clock at night. I've only been up since 4. Anyways, this is Laura, Black and White Heart, Tarot and Adventure. Hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to get one in for you. It's been a long day. Busy as usual. So many things. I don't know if I've checked back in with you after my birthday, but it was also my birthday. And by the way, happy birthday, September people, Virgos. I hope everybody had good birthdays and are still, if you have birthdays coming up, I don't think we're through it yet. Happy birthday. Okay. I needed to get one in because I've been playing hooky from videos because I have been doing stuff for my birthday. So I went to a circus museum or like a carnival, everything, all the history of like fairs and circuses and stuff. With a friend of mine. It was very nice. It was not this, the museum part was planned, but my friend going with me wasn't. Thank you if you're watching. It was fun. I had a really good time and I'm glad you came along. Okay, it was great. Nice company. Anyway, that was fun, and I went to 2 different beaches. So and then tonight the park to exercise and work out. So a lot of activity, a lot of outdoor stuff. Good birthday overall. A little bit of family drama, but when is there not family drama? I mean, would life be the same without family drama? Probably not. I'm saying family drama and I see their text going across my screen as we speak. Which I hope the sound is on because I didn't hear their alert. Let me make sure. Okay, hold on one second. Let me make sure. I think we're good. Anyway, so I'm not doing tarot cards tonight. I'm going to do oracles tonight. I'm going to try to go quickly. I always say that and then I just start rambling on. Because apparently I just love to talk. Anyways. Oh gosh, I don't know. So many things. What do I want to say tonight? Well, oh gosh, one subject. One thing was, of course there was, again, I'm not bashing all men. First of all, let me just say that out loud. I went with a friend of mine, a male friend of mine, for my birthday, and he was a great guy, and it was wonderful. Okay, no problems whatsoever. No weirdness, no creepiness, no anything, just fun. It was a friendly date, but just saying. So today they're talking about something about their girlfriends or wives. I don't know, something about them, getting them to make them food or something. Excuse me. And I was like, oh gosh, wow. They all know I'm currently unattached. Florida water. Clear the energy. By choice. Because I don't want to be somebody's cook, maid. What else? I can't say it on here, but I'll just say available body, or whenever they just feel like it. I am not willing to be any of those things. What I am willing to be is in I think the word reciprocal relationship where both people love and care for each other and equally want to do nice things for each other. Okay, so I made the comment that when I find a partner like that, I'll actually have a partner. And what's the first thing the guy says? Good luck. Which is exactly what people I've dated in the past said, which is why I'm not dating them anymore, by the way. Just by the way. Okay. That's so sad that you all really feel like that, and that it's so stereotypical of what men think women are around for that it's nauseating, and you really should be embarrassed to say those things out loud. It shouldn't be cool, it shouldn't be funny, it's utterly ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. So again, my channel, my opinion, you can have your own, but that's when I clearly state, and that's exactly why I'll choose to be single until I find the right partner, because I'm not settling for crap ever again, which is all that I've experienced so far. Okay, but I am open-minded, and I am never going to let that close off my heart. So I truly believe that I will find a partner like that. Again, I'm not in search of it. I'm very much enjoying myself being single right now. I can go and do anything I want with whoever I want, anytime I want. And it's the first time I've been able to do that in quite some time. And it's really, really fun. Eventually, if that door opens to where a nice person comes along, I will consider dating them. But the point of the story is stop being disgusting, okay? That's on the male side, okay? That happened. On the other hand, talking to my friend, which is younger than me, and gave me some eye-opening advice and wisdom about what it's like to be in the dating world on the side coming from men, and told me that basically in many different age categories, from younger to older, he's running into a bunch of users. And so technically it looks like that's happening on both sides of the fence. Disgusting on both sides. We're not here on this earth and this planet to use and abuse each other. Ultimately, we should be here to care for one another in a perfect world. Okay, it's not a perfect world. The point of the story is I'm aware of this. Again, why I choose to be single right now. Didn't say I'm not dating, just said I'm single right now. And when I say dating, I don't mean a situationship where you go out and have sex with people. Okay, that's not dating. That's just hooking up. When I say dating, I mean actually going on a real date where you go somewhere and there's no sexual contact, and you actually talk, and you actually have fun, and you actually enjoy each other's company. Yeah, that's a date. And if you want to make it a friendly date, neither person should be paying for the other. Just go out as friends. split the date and see what happens. If it's the beginning of a good friendship, great. All the better. Because that's what I know, that's what I want to attract, is a good community of friends and people that I actually respect, and vice versa. If it's a date where you may be romantically interested in them, and it continues on dating, that's great too. But situationships where you're just dating to have sex, nope, not over here, partner. Okay, but hey, y'all do you. Y'all do you. I think we should progress a little bit more than that, than seeing what we can get from one another. I'm not saying I haven't done it. If I peep that you're using me in the past, not now, I'm growing, and I catch wind of it, and you don't realize that I catch wind of it, or sometimes I'll even tell you and you're just dumb enough to think that you're going to just keep on running game on me, I'll let you think you're running game on me. And I would use you right back and match energy. Is that toxic? Yes. Again, that's the point. That's the point of this story right now. Stop being toxic. Been there, done that. All right, let's move forward, okay? That's one subject. What else? Let's say some positive stuff. So I started 30 days of yoga because when I feel like I just need some extra relaxation, I'll do things like that. Because, yoga, you'll notice if you do 30 straight days of yoga, you'll actually start feeling emotions rising to the top. Like, it's really odd. I never knew that before, but I've done it before and actually felt myself getting like teary and stuff. I don't know if it's the breathing, the movement, the meditation of it all. But I highly suggest, if you want to release a little bit of tensions and maybe some built up emotions that you may not even know are sitting inside of you, try 30 days of yoga. I'm not here to promote anyone, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do this, but I personally use yoga with Adrienne. I think she has a really nice, calm personality, and she gives very easy instructions, and she has about a zillion videos that you can watch for free. My go-to fitness platform, if I'm going to watch something, is usually been Fitness Blender for like so many years. Now, you can find all different types of exercises on there, and that's free, totally free. And I also like, I think it's called Pop Pilates or Blogilates. She's cute, and she does, apparently, Pilates style stuff, but man, 5 minutes videos of hers will have you burning like crazy. So those are 3 good free workout. You can sign up if you want to have more access to more things on the channel, but the workout videos are completely free, and I really thank all of them. That's just like, it's really nice that you can find free workouts in this world. Not all of us can afford gym memberships, and where I'm going with this is the positive note. I've probably said it a whole bunch of times on here, but I truly believe in therapy for yourself without having to pay to go to a therapist. And I know there's professionals out there, but if you can't afford that, nature, okay, get out in nature as often as you can. Exercise the body. It gives you good endorphins. It just makes you feel good. You sweat things out. The movement is just healthy for you overall. And yoga, which is workout. And I don't know if you call it ambient or music, is also a really good way to calm yourself. You can listen to it at bed or any time of the day. I've been really I find Egyptian ambient music completely mesmerizing. I'm obsessed with it. So that's my personal preference, but I like them all. Sometimes I just turn on a fall scene and just listen to the fireplace crackling and leaves falling and stuff, and those are great. You can go through on YouTube and search all kinds of those videos. But I'm on to Egyptian ones right now, so if you want to have some really cool music in the background that I would say would be amazing for anything from just relaxing to even intimate times with a partner. It's a very sensual music. I like it. Anyway, my personal opinion. So anyway, is there anything I'm missing? I don't know. Just, it's late. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You never know what's going to happen on this channel, because I don't like to plan stuff. That's not how I run my life. I just don't. If I need to, like workouts or something that I have a goal for, which people don't know about me, well, maybe I shouldn't give all my secrets away, but I always have a goal. Always. I just might not tell you about it. Very often I don't like to tell people my goals, because I just don't. I think it's better not to. Okay, let's keep it moving. So let me ask my guides to please give me some positive messages for us. These are oracles. Okay, we're not doing tarot tonight, so I ask that you give us some positive messages for at least a few days, if not the week. I'm hoping to get on here one more time, but I have to work this weekend too, and I always like to play one day. So okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I know I've been busy. Maybe next week I'll do better with couple more. Okay, but hey, I'm up here late doing this because I want to give you guys time. I want to say hey, and I want to tell you anything interesting that you might like, or just chat basically, okay, and give you a good message. So guides, please give us a good message. Protect us, keep us all safe. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, my guides, angels, everyone who's looks out for me every day and guides me with good messages, not only here but in life, when I can pass on any kind of spiritual knowledge, or by no means am I any kind of guru, teacher, well, I mean, you can learn. This is okay, I'm not a teacher, but I'm doing this platform as learning myself, and you guys can learn the same way as I'm learning, because you see me, I'll read right out of a book, okay? So I guess in that respect, I'm teaching in a way, and we're learning together, right? So yes, thank you guys, and thank you Most High, and thank you Mother Earth. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna do, how about if we do one witching hour, one Alice in Wonderland, and two mushroom oracle, and one crystal. That sounds like plenty, because I gotta get up really early. I shouldn't even be up here tonight, but I was like, I can't wait another night, because tomorrow I have to go to bed earlier because I gotta work early Saturday. Okay, so oh gosh, I just dropped all the phones. Whatever, I'll get them in a minute. Sorry about the noise. I scared Kitty. My cat's over here. If you hear somebody snoring, it's my kitty. She's my baby. She's my best baby. She is, oh gosh, 7 or 8 years old. She found me on the street. She followed us. She followed me and my partner at the time home, and she stayed ever since. And she is the sweetest cat. She's just like me. When she first meets you, she's devilish. For like, I don't know, usually about a good 3 months for sure. You would think she was the meanest cat ever, like ever. And it's all an act. And then once she gets to know you, she is the mushiest sweetheart you've ever seen in your life. She's kind of like me. Some people might say I'm devilish too. I'm sure they do. But then once they get to know me, unless you are a sketchy weirdo, then you're gonna keep seeing the devilish side. It's probably gonna get worse. You know, some people say they match energies, right? Oh my gosh, I can tell I'm tired. I'm just like all over the place. Whatever, who cares? As long as we get the message out, right? Right. Yeah. Use the little mushroom cards I got. They're cute. Like them. Very cute. Okay, Witching Hour Oracle card was Salt. See? Painted Roses was Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Oh, I got one in the middle. Does that mean we need to do one more? I'm just going to be willy-nilly with it. We're going to do one more Witching Oracle. It's probably a good one. Bathing in the River, Self-Care. So bathing in the river, self-care. Salt is boundaries. Painted Roses, we'll find out. And then our mushroom. You know what? We'll leave those to the end. Okay, let's see. Witching Hour Oracle. Our message is going to start with salt. Pretty sure that's, well, salt is a lot of times used for protection. But let's see what it says here. Hope you guys are doing good. Salt 106. Just in case you like numbers. Keyword, boundaries, protecting your energy. Okay. Salt is one of the most important tools in a witch's cabinet and is often used to cast a circle of protection, that's what I said, before performing a spell. Sprinkle salt around your home and along your windows and doors to keep negative energy out, and use it to clear harmful vibrations that are directed towards you. When salt comes into a reading, it's because you require protection and need to take steps to establish stronger boundaries. It is your responsibility to teach others how to respect your needs. This is what we were talking about. Don't settle for crap. There's a whole wide world out there. Okay, it is your responsibility to teach others how to respect your needs. You may hope others will intuitively know how to treat you, but remember that every being is experiencing their own hardships, lessons, and triggers. They may have blocks that prevent them instinctively recognizing boundaries that seem obvious to you. This is not an excuse to treat you poorly, but it is a reason enough for you to speak up and communicate your needs rather than expecting someone to guess. Well, that's true. Definitely true. That's what goes haywire in relationships a lot of times. You just don't understand each other's boundaries. And also, you don't want to listen. I mean, both people probably clearly say these are my boundaries, but you just don't want to listen. And of course, there are people who will push boundaries to breaking point. Yeah. Some may even be doing it intentionally. Yes, there are those that do. Standing firm lets them know that while they may push, you will not break. Okay. Well, that is very true. That's what we're talking about. When people are being disrespectful, toxic, just harmful to your energy in general and yourself and your body and your mind. Realize that they have issues of their own. If you know me, you'll know I don't forgive you for it, but I can see why you might be doing it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna tolerate it, stay with you, date you, or be friends with you, work for you, what else? Any of the things. And I'm definitely not going to forgive you for treating me in a certain kind of way, but I will accept that you have problems. Okay. So, moving forward, protect yourself, set boundaries, speak up if you don't like something. Okay, let's go ahead and do bathing in the river since I'm already here, which is self-care. All of a sudden we have new dogs. If you can hear this, I'm basically living in apparently it's good that I went to the circus because I guess I live in one, but I mean, that's a whole nother subject. All right. Bathing in the river, keywords, being present, self-care, tending to your mind, body, and soul. Self-care is its own kind of magic. A spell doesn't have to be elaborate to be effective, nor does it need to produce anything specific, like more money or a partner. Magic can be channeled on a cozy Saturday afternoon just by sitting in your favorite chair next to your favorite window with your favorite blanket and your favorite tea or coffee. That's sounds wonderful to me. With no other goal than to have a moment to yourself and connect to the present. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, let me pause right there. Do you know how many people I've been around and lived with? And I used to do the same thing in the past where I thought that I could just never sit down for 2 seconds. And I'm still a very busy person, but I will tell you, I have learned that when my body says, I want to lay down and do nothing today, I lay down and do nothing today. I don't really care if there's a dish in the sink. I don't care if the house is messy. I don't care. Those days are gone. This life is not about what I gotta do next. No, I work already 40 hours a week at a very physical job. I do a whole bunch of stuff on the side, and I'm trying to do this. I have family that I go see. I have a lot of things popping, and if you think that I'm going to worry about a couple of dishes or any damn thing when I don't want to, I'm not going to. because you know what? The world's still going to turn. And you know what? I can do it tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying to go and live like a complete pig or just let your responsibilities completely go wild. I'm just saying you can take a day off, and you need to take a day off. It's called self-care. Right? All right. Stop feeling bad about it. Anyway, it's exhausting to be around somebody who thinks that they have to be a drill sergeant. It's completely exhausting. These are the moments that refresh you and give you the strength to deal with some of life's more difficult challenges. And when bathing in the river flows into your reading, it is a big nudge from Spirit to make time for tending to your mind, your body, and your soul. That's what we talked about at the beginning of the reading. Nature, exercise, meditation, prayer, music, relaxation. You haven't been fully present in your life. Perhaps you have a spiritual practice, but it feels more like checking an item off a to-do list than a moment of bliss and ease. Maybe you take a warm bath, but spend that time reading over textbooks or office work you've brought home. Oh, no, 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 no. Music only. Music only. Maybe a little glass of something to sip on while you're in there. Perhaps you have a healthy diet but are inhaling food between appointments rather than savoring the taste and feeling the nourishment flowing through your body. Self-care isn't truly care if it feels more like a chore or something you're compounding with other things. True. Remember that you matter, and you're not just selfishly putting yourself first. You're taking care of yourself so that you'll be around and present for all of life's precious moments. First steps and birthday parties, time with friends, experiencing culture, and living rather than just getting through the day. 100%. 100% accurate to the message. Boundaries for the first part of the segment about toxic people and attitudes. And the next segment about taking care of yourself. Right? Oh no, I'm sorry. Right? Bathing in the river, self-care. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Alice in Wonderland's Painted Roses. And hopefully I can find it, because sometimes this book gives me a hard time. It's not numbered, so I have to actually go like this and hope I don't miss it. Ah, good. We got to it quick. Painted Roses. In the story, in the garden of the Queen of Hearts, Alice met 3 playing card-shaped gardeners who were putting red paint on white roses. The reason for this was that the queen only wanted red roses in her garden, and the poor gardeners, having planted white roses by mistake, risked having their heads cut off in punishment. Meaning, perfection and impeccability are not of this world. Everyone makes mistakes, and it is an interesting as well as enlightening part of life. You should not be punished out of proportion when making errors, but should that happen, it is time to reconsider the way your job, family relationship works and drastically readjust your life to bring back more balance, compassion, and delight. Key question. What is your current driving force? Are you acting out of duty, out of joy, out of fear, or out of love? Okay, well that could go for both cards. So, having compassion for people that are being toxic or let's just say toxic, okay. Alright, that could go for that. And then about your self-care, are you doing it out of duty or joy or fear or love? Let's hope you're doing it for love for yourself, not as a duty like, oh, I gotta exercise. Sometimes it feels like that, But I think if you would put it into perspective, even, okay, so let's say you're tired. Like, I'm tired. I was tired tonight when I went to the park. But you know what? I know not only will it make me feel nice about myself, like as far as, my appearance, it also just helps my whole body, and it releases a lot of tension and frustration and pain and trauma, and also releases good things inside your body and make you feel happy. So let's do it out of love, okay? Love for ourselves. All right, that's good. Yeah, that's a good message. And then we had our mushroom card, which says, yes, but means I'm not listening. Oh, yes, but means I'm not listening. Okay. I was confused for a minute. I was like, what? Yes, but means, okay. So that's when we told all these people what our boundaries were, and all they wanted to do was just barely let us get our words out of our mouth before they could start arguing with us about what our boundaries were. That's why your relationships aren't working with family, friends, or coworkers, because nobody's listening. The ego wants to be right. You don't really want to hear what the other person has to say, or if you did, your relationships would work. So remember, when somebody's like, yes, but, they're not listening to you. All right, good point. The next one. In this moment, I have two options. Step forward into growth or backward into safety. Oh, well, let me tell you something. I don't do no stepping backwards at all. I mildly stepped backwards the last go round, and that wasn't even step backwards because we had never had a relationship of any type, but it's just somebody I knew for a really long time, and it was the worst mistake of my life because they showed me who they were as a younger person, came in with an apology, and it wasn't even anything like big. I mean, we were just young people, but they showed me who they were, and I didn't believe them, and then I stepped backward into safety, thinking I could trust them because they were a childhood friend, and it was the most untrustworthy, toxic relationship I've ever been in. So my advice to you is, you have two options. Are you going to step forward or step back into safety? Because my suggestion is step forward. Don't go back. They show you once. They show you one time who they really are. Believe them. Okay? Remember those words. If they show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Believe them. Alright, good ones. One crystal. And now I'm out of here. What do I want to go to tonight? Let's see. Tonight is, oh gosh, these words. Shatukite? Shatukite? Shatukite. Shatukite. Oh, I can see that. Okay, let's see what it says. It's going to be our crystal, okay? They're dark and light blue turquoise. They're not turquoise, they're just the color turquoise. Shatukite is a highly spiritual stone that heightens vibration. It stimulates the third eye and the throat chakra, bringing them into harmony and alignment. It brings clear psychic vision, aids in understanding and communicating what is seen. Particularly useful in cases where past life experience has closed down metaphysical abilities. Yeah, when you go through trauma, sometimes you're like, you come out numb for a while. Like you've lost touch with yourself. You've poured so much into the other person that you've completely lost sight of yourself. Like you're like a walking shell of a human being. It happens. It's when you got to ground back down into your body, into your mind, and your soul. You got to pray, you got to meditate, you got to go in nature, dance, sing, music. Take 2, 3, 5. I don't care how long you have to take till you feel like you're back to yourself again before you even consider dating, even casually. Okay, I take like a year or two. And then when I say date, I'm not dating to get into like an instantly romantic situation, but I'll start putting my foot back in the water again after I've taken time to heal. That's what I recommend. Shattuckite removes hypnotic commands and edicts against using psychic vision. It can clear past, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but anyway, it can clear past life curses and commands to secrecy. Shattuckite is helpful during channeling as it is strongly protective, so it's protective, ensuring that the entity does not take over the physical body. That would probably be a good one for mine. But I don't consider myself a psychic. Sometimes I use the word channeling, but I'm not even sure that's what's going on. I just think it's intuitive guidance from my spirit team. Okay, I'm not totally sure. I have definitely intuition. Like I can feel when something's gonna happen. Not all the time, but I would say often. Definitely in relationships. People just want to tell me I'm imagining it, but now I know that anytime I feel something, to take it really seriously. I advise the same thing for you. If you get weird feelings in your stomach, if you have like nervous energy when you're around somebody, there's a difference between just being kind of nervous because you're on a date and you like somebody, and actually feeling like a weird nervous, like I get it in my stomach. It's not nausea. It's like you feel a lot of energy. That's more so a warning. I would say that's more so your body trying to tell you that something is not safe. Kind of like, what is it called? Fight or flight. It's not good. It's not love. That's not what you're feeling. Your body is telling you to run like hell away from that person. Just again, my suggestion. Oh, I don't know how many times I've ignored it because I thought it was like some type of excitement or something. No, it wasn't. It was red flags. Anyway, Shattuckite is helpful during channeling as it's strongly protective, ensuring that entities don't take over the physical body. It reaches a high vibration, ensuring that the purest source is contacted. It can be used to develop psychic abilities such as automatic writing and telepathy, and to facilitate clear communication with extraterrestrials. Okay, so if you're trying to channel, apparently it's a good stone to use. Healing. Now you can use it for healing. Shattuckite is beneficial for all minor health complaints. Bringing the body gently back into balance. That'd be good. The elixir is useful as a general tonic, especially in the spring. I don't make elixirs, but some people do. The stone treats tonsillitis, increases the clotting properties of blood, and clears blockages from intercellular structures. And it says position, place as appropriate. So I guess wherever you need healing on the body, and or if you're trying to communicate or channel with other realms, I would say have it close by. I don't know if you would put it near, but I don't do that kind of stuff. You can if you want. I just spread messages. And use my intuition. That's what I do. So far, I don't know. I don't know if my gifts will change. They could increase. I'm not really sure. I don't worry about such things. Snow is guided to do what I'm doing here. So, that's what I'm doing for now. Right. Right. Okay, let's see what we have here. These initials might mean something to you. We have F, C, twice. One is a heart. Well, actually 3 are hearts. Oh, that's cute. Okay, M and N. F, C, C, M, N. Maybe those initials mean something to you. They don't particularly mean anything to me, but they could to you. So there you go. I guess that's it, right? Get my little owl I got from the antique store. First of all, I love owls. I think they're adorable. And this one is called a coal owl. Don't know if it was made out of coal. I asked the ladies and they said they thought yes, but nevertheless, it's cute and he kind of looks funny and I like it. He looks a little cranky, but cute still, and oh no, I find him cute. I needed him right away in my life, so now I use him or her. No, it's a him. It's a him. Right? Look at his eyes. He's like little cockeyed and a little cranky. I'm sorry, you're cute. Anyways, that's funny. Okay, so I don't know, whatever. I gotta go, it's late. I love you guys. I hope you have a good week, a good birthday month, and get out and adventure, okay? When I post this, I'm probably going to add on a couple things I saw at the park tonight. And what else? I think I should be allowed to put a picture of the beach on here. Hopefully. The picture thing for adventures is tricky. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to create issues with my channel. So I'm hoping since I'm outdoors that a wide world am allowed to share photos of the actual outdoors. I hope. So, anyways, all right, I'm getting out of here. I'm babbling. I'm tired. I love you guys. Okay, bye.